What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got Luke's RX7 after its fresh engine rebuild and new turbo. We've got the rest of it to put back together today and hopefully we'll get its first start on this video. So let's see what's going on. So engine's bolted up, gearbox is in, the fuel lines are mounted up, manifolds on, oil drains down there. Downpipe needs to come off because we need to modify this flange for the new turbo. It needs wiring up, just plugging in. Needs the coils, sit down here. Needs the power steering pump putting in. Obviously all the fluids, radiator, intercooler piping. Turbo's in there. We did the oil drain adapter on the last video. The new flange for the downpipe is here, the Marmon flange. So the turbine housing needs going on and the downpipe needs modifying for that. And then we've got all this to put on: screamer pipe, boost pipes, intercooler, upper intake manifold, power steering pump and AEM smart coils. So time for a bit of time lapse. Right, so coils are in, plugged in, plugs are in, power steering pump's in, the oil pressure sensor for the new DEFI gauge is in, belts on. What I'm probably going to do now is take the downpipe out so we can chop that, get it ready for the new flange, and then I will put the wastegate in. So that's wastegate in and downpipe out. This thing has been modified many times. Hopefully we can do a little better job than that. So probably going to chop it to flexi and then put our flange on. But that is it for today. I've run out of time. Got to go and do that thing called work. So I will catch you tomorrow. So it is now the next day. I am still waiting on the wideband to turn up, as the company has said it got lost in the post. So we've had to cancel with them because they're out of stock and reorder it, so that'll be in a couple of days. So what we'll probably concentrate on today is getting the downpipe modified, getting the radiator in, cooling system done, turbo on, oil drain, new oil feed, and then hopefully we can get it started for the first time and at least idling. So let's get to it. So first off, we're going to fire the old bandsaw up, get the downpipe in it, chop some of that shite off at the end. Whack it in the car and see where we're at. Right, so the downpipe's chopped, turbine housing's in. It's not looking too bad to be fair. It's just going to take probably 3 inches of pipe. It clears it up intake manifold. So we'll get that chopped and then get it tacked in. So that's downpipe piece tacked in, landed a little bit close to the low intake manifold, but without making a full new downpipe, we're not going to really get away with that. But got heat protection on it and it'll be wrapped the downpipe anyway. So we'll just pull it out now, weld it up and then get back in. So that is the downpipe welded up. The flexi welded up like it was from a different planet. Inside, I redeemed myself a little bit. That's a little bit better. So it's going to get wrapped anyway. So we'll throw it in the car and make sure it still fits. That's it, still fits in. So next up we will put the core in, get the oil drain in and the oil feed. Right, so a little update, the oil feed has been made. The turbo drain's in, turbo's on. I just need to put the compressor housing on, but before we do that, the little boost offtake here doesn't come drilled, so you have to drill that, and then we'll have to flush the compressor housing out, and then we can put this barb fitting that came off his old turbo straight in there. It's now time to put the upper intake manifold in. What I've done is flushed it out for about 20 minutes because this engine died and killed the turbo, or the turbo killed the engine, and the last thing you want to do is end up with a bit of shit still in there, and then when you start your engine it finds its way in and then it does the same again. So just make sure it's completely flushed out, you've got nothing in there, and then we'll throw it on. That's going to be it for this one. We didn't get it started today because I've still got to do the cooling system and the oil pressure gauge, and I ran out of time. But hit that subscribe button and I will catch you on the next one when we get running.